characters by just throwing in a bunch of fucking villains into one fucking movie and no one gets any time to shine. Like, that pisses me off so much because the face at least looks cool, but We're in the trenches of this one. Hold on, wait. I gotta show the. So before we get into this, I have to show the reason why we're doing this tier list because this was the cover.
Spiderman.
We had to. So, welcome back to another tier list. Today,
All right.
we're doing Spider-Man movie villains. So it's all the Spider-Man villains. So let's look at our options here of villains. We got the Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Venom, Sandman, Meth Goblin, Electro, Lizard, Vulture, Mysterio, and Rhino. And our rankings are amazing, good, okay, bad, and terrible. We can definitely do this. Casey, there is a little bit of a thing with Casey. He has not seen, what is it, Far From Home?
Far From Home.
Okay, so he hasn't seen Far From Home, so Mysterio, me and Chris will handle that. But other than that, we have seen all these other. Let's get started, guys. Let's start hot, right? Let's start pretty hot with Green Goblin from the first Spider-Man movie. Let's start with the. I'm gonna start with you, Casey. How do we feel about Green Goblin as a villain?
I fucking love Green Goblin, man. Willem Dafoe nailed it. He owns the role. Just the voice, the performance, the aura, and all that shit. Like, I put him under amazing because I absolutely love the Green Goblin. I love him in Spider-Man 1, and I love him in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Chris, how do we feel about Green Goblin?
He's the OG. Like Casey said, Willem Dafoe completely mastered that role, made it iconic as hell. That's it. I mean, I don't want to repeat anything.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's another one of those situations. It's another portrayal of a character where
wasting time. It's feeling amazing.
Well, I just wanted to point out that very much like how a good example, Hugh Jackman, he's Wolverine. Very much how Willem Dafoe is Green Goblin. All right, we're still starting off pretty hot. We got Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. Chris, I'll start with you this time.
He's a great villain. Doc Ock and everything, especially in, I forgot which Spider-Man it was, the new one with Tom Holland, where he goes back, he's like, No Way Home, where he's like, how are you doing, Peter? And then they do that little callback for the movie. But no, yeah, he's a good villain. Like him a lot. Not as iconic as Willem Dafoe, but, still pretty good. Okay. So the one under Willem Dafoe.
Okay. Casey, how do we feel about Doc Ock?
Amazing. He was Spider-Man 2 was my favorite Spider-Man movie, and part of that reason is because how good Doc Ock is in that movie. So, it's just the performance was great, everything about it was great. I actually really
too.
His arc is great. And the scene where the tentacles kill all the fucking nurses, that movie was
the
doctors it was terrifying.
It's fucking scary.
It scared me.
I think this is another case of where an actor, damn it, what's his name? Gabriel Molina. He is this character. There is really.
I think it's Alfred Molina, actually.
Thank you. I knew I was getting it wrong. Alfred Molina. He is this character. I cannot see. Yeah. It is hard for me to see anyone play this character. And just like you, Casey, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite. It's my favorite Spider-Man movie. And I think, and I don't know how you feel about it, I think, to me, he's a better villain than Green Goblin. I liked him better, and I liked that villain better than the Green Goblin villain. But he's going in amazing. Okay, Casey, now, let's try to calm down here. We got Venom from Spider-Man 3, not Tom Hardy.
Okay.
We're not doing Tom Hardy. This is Topher Grace Venom here. Casey, I'm going to start with you, since you're the Venom fanboy.
I love Venom, one of my favorite characters. But, man, Spider-Man 3 Venom, bit off the mark. For a bunch of reasons, Topher Grace, he's passable, kind of, he's okay, but it's just, Venom obviously was not meant to be in the movie originally. They just had to toss him in, obviously. Also, just this portrayal, that he's super small, he looks more like Carnage than Venom, and just a waste, honestly. I feel if they really, Venom, it'd be great.
Okay.
Again, Spider-Man 3 is goofy fun, but I watched it recently, and man, Venom is the weakest part of that movie.
Yeah.
It is so heartbreaking because again, he looks cool, but it's just not Venom, Yeah.
Chris, how do we feel about Topher Grace Venom?
Very incomplete, very, like Casey said, very weak character. Other than that, I expected more. Venom's very, very iconic. You have so much to work with, and they just didn't. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm going to leave it at.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's just such it's a really big letdown with that one. Like, I was really excited when the movie came out and like, oh, Venom's gonna be in it, holy shit! And then I found out it was Topher Grace, and I was a little like concerned, like, really, the guy from that '70s show? Like, Tom Hardy does that part. He is what I look for.
Oh yeah.
Like, and the design is.
I love Venom movies.
So I'm with you. I'm probably gonna put it in bad because I think there's worse villains that we're gonna go to. Chris, where did you put him at?
Bad.
Okay, so it's a unanimous bad. Next we have is also from Spider-Man 3, Sandman. I'll start this one. I like him. I like the character. I like his arc. And I love the actor. I don't know his name. I feel bad. I never remember his name. He's a good actor too. But I've never seen a character just look so identical to the character from the comic. Like, it's almost mirror, to me, it looks very mirror image from what he looked like from the character looked like in the comic to here. He's a bad guy, he's a villain, but like, he's also just like, I just want to disappear. I just want to take care of my daughter. I also like the part where he's a big sand monster in the sand truck. And he, you know, that whole part's really cool when he robs the armored truck is a really cool scene. He's a very good sympathetic villain. He plays a good sympathetic villain very well. A really good portrayal of the character. If I had to put him somewhere, he'd probably be good. He'd probably go in good.
What's funny in Spider-Man 3, they fucked up Venom, but then they nailed Sandman. He's really good. Best part of the movie, well, the best part of the movie, I wish the movie was just Sandman and just took out Venom. We could have had like a really good, emotional, empathetic Spider-Man.
Go to Chris. Chris, how do we feel about Sandman?
Honestly, goated. You know, a tragic villain with a heart. You know, his motives are sympathetic. Visuals were great, but lost in what felt like, you know, crowded villain. You know, we got James Franco, Hobgoblin, we got fucking Venom, and it's like, okay, like, I don't know, like you guys said, was just didn't really have his time to shine. I felt more like he was supposed to be the big bad. But he was cool. He was sad, not bad, cool. Effects overall, it deserved more screen time.
I was gonna point out to kind of go off what you were saying, Casey, with Sandman up. I think you could have done something really interesting with the whole symbiote suit to set up like Venom for later. Like you said, they were gonna have him in this movie. You could have done a really good thing with him with that arc of both Spider-Man forgiving Sandman for what he did and whatnot. Which because that whole arc in that movie is great too. So where do we? Because I'm good. Chris, where did you have him at? I know you're outvoted, but I'd like.
I put him up there in amazing. Right. And me personally, but if you guys want to put him in good, I'm comfortable with that.
We're doing this democratically, so unfortunately, Chris, you are a bit outvoted with your.
Yeah, Venom kind of weighs him down.
That's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, now we're in the dredges. We're in the dredges of this one.
Oh boy.
I think it's Hobgoblin.
It's supposed to be Hobgoblin, yeah.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
From Amazing Spider-Man 2, played by Dane DeHaan. Chris, let's start with you. How do we feel? How do we feel about this portrayal of Hobgoblin?
Jesus. Okay. Okay. So off the cuff or whatever, just like, because goddamn. Okay, so it just felt angsty, rich kid, revenge fueled, but like a slow burn to the Goblin mode he was trying to go for. But like it's emotional conflict, it hits hard because, you know, he is the reason why Gwen Stacy dies. But it's just like, I don't know, man. It just was not it. It was just awful.
I'll go next. Slow burn. Slow burn. He automatically, it's like almost immediately, he's just like an asshole. Like he just turns into that. Sorry, I don't mean to like get on you about that because I agree with you though, Chris. But I'm just like, well, I don't know. I don't agree that it was a slow burn. It felt like a switch.
I think he means like it was a slow burn building him up to the end.
No, yeah, exactly.
That's what he meant.
I don't feel like they built him up enough then. I feel like it wasn't earned. That was like, I think that's my biggest critique with Hobgoblin. Like, it didn't feel like we earned this point in the movie. Like, Dane DeHaan, he's a good actor. Like, for that time, he was the flavor of the month. But, like, that direction of the choice of that character with the design of everything about him, it was just so bad. Like, I don't even really have, like, technical ways to put it. Like, I can go in how he looks, but I don't know. He looks like a drug addict. He to be honest, it'd probably go into the terrible category for me.
Terrible. Not good. So the biggest issue is like, you know, they do like this slow build of him becoming Hobgoblin. Then he shows up at the very, 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 very end. And it felt out of place. It was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, I feel like they should have just focused on Electro and then have this be Amazing Spider-Man 3, but they just wanted to like rush to Hobgoblin, rush to Gwen Stacy dying. And it was just, yeah, Spider-Man 2's a mess.
Another reason why those movies suck.
Got it.
Casey, well, you seem very gung-ho about this. Let's start with you.
Okay, so I know I said that like Hobgoblin's terrible, and like Electro, I saw what they were going for, but like I feel like it's the same. Like he's kind of in the same situation as Sandman, where like if the movie just focused on him, it would have been better. No, I'm not putting him in good at all. Okay. Oh no.
Okay.
Electro's bad.
Just bad.
This is bad. The betrayal, the look, everything. Like Jamie Foxx, he was great in Homecoming.
Yeah, they did him justice in that one.
Yeah, there's that one. But we're looking at Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro, and they fucking botched it.
Yeah. Chris, how do we feel?
So for me, it would be a hybrid of both the Venom situation and the Sandman situation, because like you said, we do see the Vision with that, but again, great villain, like one of my personal favorite Spider-Man villains, but just poorly executed. And again, like you have all this great source material, but like I said before, they're just not utilizing it. And this is unfortunately just another character for the books.
So where would you put him?
Terrible.
Okay, cool.
But if y'all want to put, if y'all want to put him in bad,
put that though.
But if you want to put him in bad, we can put him in bad.
Oh man. Well, okay. I'm gonna try not to repeat myself because I totally agree with what both of you say. I just don't think Jamie Foxx was the guy for this part. Like, I really don't. Like, I hate that he was just like he's fucking Stan from the Eminem song. Like, he's just obsessed with Spider-Man, and like he all of a sudden gets, and then he gets turned by electric eels. Like, which, like, what the fuck was that? I hated the look. I hated his look so much. Like, if a Blue Man Group was at a rave, like that's what he looked like. Ending fight scene with Spider-Man and Electro is like looks like a fucking PlayStation game, and it infuriated me so much watching the game and watching the movie. Yeah, I'd probably put him in terrible too. I'm
not gonna argue with it.
So two terribles and one bad. Next we have from the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, the Lizard. Chris, let's start with you, my man. How do we feel about the Lizard?
I mean, Doc Connors is just a perfect example of just like Jekyll and Hyde. He's very fucking critical in the comics, you know, because he's Peter's mentor for the longest time, and you know the whole monster and everything. I don't know. I like the direction they were going with it a lot, but at the same time, it just looks awful. The design looks awful. I would just put him in bad, but if you guys want to put him in terrible, knock yourselves out.
I agree with Chris on the bad thing. Like, it's just the design is just not it, man. He just looks like a fucking deformed Ninja Turtle. Like,
he looks like the Ninja Turtle.
The movie isn't bad. The movie is like not that bad. It's like it's okay. Like, Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man, but like the Lizard again, and even the Lizard's like plan, like to people with the Lizards. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's kind of comic accurate, I guess. But like, I didn't like the look. And was that if he had a more of a lizard head, it'd be okay. But it's just bad.
Not only like I'm agreeing with you with the design. The design is trash. Like, they made him look too human. They did it better in No Way Home. They kind of like sticked with that original design, but added more like lizard features to him. But like, I hated everything about this character. I hated everything. His motivations didn't make any sense. Like, why all of a sudden did he just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna turn everyone into lizards? Like, why?
I can lost his mind.
No,
but that's never really showed. Like, in
the
movie, it's not, dude. No, it's not.
Would you be sound of mind if all of a sudden your entire animal classification just changed?
No, of course not.
Okay, so the reptile serum or the lizard serum, whatever the fuck you want to call it, depending on the comic, the way that works, again, speaking of love letters and shit, because we've been talking about that all night, it's supposed to represent the Mr. Hyde, the doc, you know, what is it? The Dr. Jekyll,
Mr. Jekyll, and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Yes, it's supposed to literally represent that. Whenever, because it's the whole cheesy take of he's now cold-blooded, you know, he's a killer, now he's insane now. That's the bad part about him taking this serum. It turns him fucking insane. It turns him to like that evil mad scientist. So think about it, like he's an intelligent fucking killer lizard mutant fucking person. So yes, it goes without saying that, hey, yeah, like Casey said also, if I inject myself with different DNA that literally makes me into a monster, it's gonna make me act out. Dude, like, it's there.
Right. Maybe
but I say we move on.
Maybe what did we want to put him at though?
Bad.
Bad.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm okay with that. The next one we have from Spider-Man Homecoming, the Vulture, played by the great Michael Keaton.
I actually do like this portrayal of Vulture. Michael Keaton nails it. He's really like his performance is so good. I would actually put Vulture in good because he good motivation. He was like Tom Holland's first real test. Yeah, it was good.
Chris, how do we feel about Michael Keaton's Vulture?
Yeah, I'd put him in good. Like Casey said, really good character and everything. Really did put Peter to the test. That the most iconic part of that movie for me was when he's crying and he's like under all the rubble or whatever, and he's just like, help, help. Just a very iconic moment because Peter realized like, oh shit, this is real. You know what I mean? This isn't just some guy robbing people. It's the freaking Vulture. It's a cybernetic, you know what I mean? Man creature kind of thing. I just don't like the design.
Really?
I don't like it. I don't like that it's too bionic. You know what I mean? But other than that, I put him in good.
Where would you want him?
We could put him in good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember not caring for this when I first watched it, but then after a couple rewatches, I actually grew to really love this character. Michael Keaton nails it really well. He's not like a comically like over dramatic villain. He's very realistic in that sense. His motivations, like Casey said, are very good. The design I think is great. I love that he's more like a weapons dealer and whatnot. And because like to be honest, like when I heard they were doing Vulture as the first villain, I was like, man, how the fuck are they gonna pull this off? Like, that's a weird villain to go for your first go. And you know what? They nailed it, and they got the right guy to do it. I'm going to agree with you guys, though. I'm going to put him in good. The next one we have is Mysterio from No Way Home, played by the great Jake Gyllenhaal.
I like this version of him. They could have done him dirty, but they went with a more moderate kind of take on him because they made him like, God, I don't want to spoil it.
The movie's been out like 8 years.
So they went with the whole Tony Stark ex-employee kind of thing. I like that a lot because, you know, it really, again, this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They make everything connect. So I like the direction they went with that because it explains how his technology works. It explains how his illusions could work in this universe. Because if we go with the comics, it's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more goofy, versus this one where it's a little bit more, it makes more sense, and he gets creative with it. You know what I mean? He's really pushing Peter to the edge. You know what I mean? So I like it. I like it. It was really, really good. I'm not gonna say anymore because it'll be more of a spoiler, but it's good. It's definitely good.
This one's my favorite. Out of the 3 new Spider-Man movies, this one's my favorite, and I fucking love Jake Gyllenhaal's performance in this. Because it's all... like his whole performance is an illusion. Like everything about him is an illusion, which is so perfect for this version of Mysterio. Because like you said, they could have gone a little goofy with it. Because in the comics he's kind of goofy, and he's not really taken that serious. But like in this one, this portrayal, like it's perfect because he himself is a fucking illusion where he lies that he's from another Earth. He lies that he's actually a superhero. He lies that he was this. He's been making up all these conflicts that he's been befriending Peter this whole time. Like it just fit really well. And I love that he was very kind of eccentric, but also very cold at the same time as well. I also agree with you, Chris. I love the connection with him and Tony. That was a really great way to do that. It could have gone really bad, but I thought that was good. And I love that this was Peter. This was another test for Peter in the sense of like his willpower, his mental strength, because that's what he did. That's what Mysterio does in this one. He tackles Peter's psyche, his mental state, because he knows he's already mentally weak because of what happened to Tony, because Tony's gone, and I was like his mentor, and everybody knows that, or everyone in S.H.I.E.L.D. knows that. And I think it was great. Like he's awesome. Jake Gyllenhaal, of course, nails this performance, and he's a really, really good villain. And yeah, he's in the best of the new Spider-Man movies, in my opinion, and I think that adds something to it. I might even dare put him in amazing. Maybe being dramatic, to be honest. Maybe I need to watch it again, but like I just remember really like loving that portrayal of that character. Now we're down to our last villain, Rhino, from the incredible film The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Technically he's in the beginning of the movie. Like that's Paul Giamatti, that's him in the beginning, but like why is he just a comic book Russian, like a cartoon Russian character?
Waste of fucking time. He like is such a non-factor in this whole thing. Like the most useless on this list. Honestly, like I would say he's okay, but even like he's like so insignificant, I think him terrible.
Chris, what do we think?
Awful rendition of the Rhino again. They went for the whole cybernetic biotic instead of the whole mutant. Just awful. Like you guys said, you don't even get to see the fight. They tease a fight, and it's like goofy Russian stereotype insert here. Awful.
Yeah, I put him in terrible. Right, I just realized all those villains in Spicy, all those villains are from one fucking movie.
No one's okay.
Shit, that movie is.
It's either good or bad with these villains, man.
It really is.
But I just love that Amazing Spider-Man 2. All of them are in the.
Because it's that bad.
I think the lesson here is
You guys-
Only put one villain in your movies.
But yeah, there you go, everybody. That's the Spider-Man villain tier list. Chris, do you have any final thoughts? I feel like me and Casey were kind of going on. How do we feel about this list?
Accurate.
Thanks, Chris. Great insight.
Thanks, everybody. And that is a wrap on the Spider-Man villain tier list. I gotta ask though, guys, who is your favorite Spider-Man villain? Did your favorite Spider-Man villain make it into our top tier? And did me and the boys get it wrong? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share this video if you can. And hit that bell notification button so you don't miss any videos in the future. We're working up a couple different things and just getting the ball rolling on this channel. But I do appreciate you sitting and watching the video. It's really appreciative. You're amazing. And I will see you in the next video. Later.